About 40 acres. But we a scoop.
Still a nigga in a coop. The cookie butter is better.
It is. But we don't have it anymore, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Fuck the police, that's how I treat them. You were wondering what I was eating. Oh, you can't. Can you even see it in this light? You gotta turn it a little bit.
Squeezed it. You know, deformed it.
What did you do to it? I got thug thighs.
You're savage, Welcome, guys. This is Jenny.
I'm Shader.
And then you got our
Special guest.
Say your name, lady.
Oh, Nikki.
Nikki for the people out there. So we're here back for episode number 4. I believe, yes. So we're working on episode number 4. We have our guest host here, so she's going to tune in on some of the topics. But don't forget, before we get into it, like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell alert so you can get alerts whenever we post new videos.
Right.
But let's
like
get into it.
You guys.
Please hear from us. And then follow us also on Instagram. Same name that's on as the title is the name. It's going to be in the bio below. But definitely follow us on Instagram so you can see clips, and also we post some inspirational things and whatever. But in those comments, please let us know what you want us to talk about so that we can, communicate with you guys. We want to hear from the people because your opinion are entitled to you, okay? Let's get it rolling. But get into this ice cream. This Trader Joe's salted caramel
Let me tell you.
gelato. Wow.
It's a winner. Chicken dinner.
It's good. Yo, Trader Joe's got some of the best stuff. Wow. This is actually mad good. Like, I don't... Like, Trader Joe's ain't sponsoring this video, but... it's mad good.
How you...
Right. So, we're gonna get into it. Topic for today is gentrification and basically pushing one class out from the other. Basically making room for others.
New.
Take with the old and with the new, but whatever you categorize as old, I'm not sure.
Right, because in our case, it might be old coming in for the new, like in a sense.
But these are family businesses.
Mm-hmm.
All types of stuff. That's
Mom and pop shops are getting kicked out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but you guys also have to realize there's a lot of old money in New York that I feel like in that sense those are the people who are gearing like the gentrification towards Brooklyn, towards these different areas.
Yeah, Brooklyn especially. Brooklyn is like,
nigga, they slowly starting on Stapleton too.
First of all, in Staten Island, period.
Staten Island is crazy now.
Right.
Like the mall, they wanted to change up and do. I mean, I'll put pictures and show you guys later of what the old and the new mall.
We're now getting a second mall out here.
Yeah, right by the ferry, and it's gonna cause so much traffic.
Our borough's not even really that big. We just got mad money.
It is so.
It is. Well, if you look at the
Staten Island's the
third biggest
borough.
It's very big. People always be forgetting it, the forgotten borough, whatever. But we are a big old melting pot full of everybody, anybody.
Nigga, the hood go from one half of the whole fucking shit, and we're just in a secluded area,
right? Absolutely.
So at the end of the day, we already know, like, SI is big, but to people that don't go to the other side, they don't know. Like, SI is big as hell, but it's 90% white and suburban.
Right.
And
it's kind of like Long Island in that sense.
15 to 10% hood. And that
90
is
or 50. What kind of numbers?
Dead ass, nigga. Look,
for real.
The hood goes
you can find a
from
sprinkle.
Arlington to over to Stapleton and Park Hill. From the west, all of that. It goes, take the whole Richmond Terrace, my nigga.
But
to
there's
over
the South
here,
Beach
and that's the hood.
houses.
That's not the hood, bro.
There's
That's not
Toad
the hood.
Hill houses.
That's not the hood.
We're sidetracked.
That's not the hood.
No, we're still talking about gentrification.
Yes, the whole hoods and everything. But let's get into the real depth of gentrification and
right.
I don't know. Yo, basically, like, you go to places in Brooklyn and where rent used to be $1,000 maybe. Now it's like $3,000. Like, I work in property
where you
management
can get a
now.
studio for $800 There's no more. There's no
such
more.
thing. That's renting a room. Barely. I seen a room rental for $1,000. I said to rent a room and share a bathroom and kitchen and have to come. Oh my
Y'all
God.
want to stack?
Right, yeah, it's $1,000.
Studios be
minimum.
as big as niggas' thumbs and shit.
No, serious. I seen this post where it was like a tub and then the bed over the tub, and
That's
it was like rent.
New York is like
like $3,000.
New York is different.
It really is, but I don't think.
We're the second most expensive place to live in the world, in New York City.
And I'm ready to go. I'm moving back to my roots, going to Africa, going to Asia. I'm going everywhere, man. I can't with this
Niggas having a straight belly move.
I'm dead moving because it's like I mean,
I
think that's what they want. I mean, but that's basically what gentrification is. They want the people who can't afford it out, and it's not that we can't afford it. It's just that I'm not gonna be working a job. But even the minimum wage for New York is $15. $15 is not gonna pay a $3,000 rent. Mm-hmm. So.
At all.
Their math
has been off forever, my nigga. It's been off.
They're raising it up $1, but then New York taxes increase, and then
done.
No, but I feel like I have one point that I feel like, you know, maybe a little off topic, but in a sense, I feel like, yo, if they were to just let all black people be, like, if we were to just build a town for ourselves,
nigga, we tried that. They bombed it.
Exactly, but now with the world watching, you know what I'm saying? If we all would just go back to Africa, fuck it.
Yeah, honestly, you should be able. But the thing is,
they probably wouldn't accept.
The thing is, you should be able to be wherever you. The thing is, you should be able to be wherever you want, live wherever you want freely, be able to work and provide for your family anywhere you want. It shouldn't be
Indian way, but guess what? They
make no
fucking
sense.
Killed us. And took that shit over.
Taking land and putting all these slavery, right? Take me from the land, right? Then bring me to an unfamiliar land.
Right.
Call me a slave. Right. Make me do all that stuff. Free me.
Right.
Then while you free me, you said anybody who don't have a home or land or whatever, who don't own property, you're gonna go to jail or whatever. Right. And then that's basically every person who was a slave. Now they slaves. So whoever don't own their own land or whatever can basically be brought back into the pastures and become a slave again.
Right.
Because they don't have anything, but they didn't have anything, so we weren't given anything. And then after that, then you have all these Jim Crow rules, like, okay, you can't vote because your grandfather wasn't able to vote, but my grandfather was a slave, so I can. So, and then you can't do this unless you're able to read this sentence. But if I'm reading, you're going to throw me to jail because I wasn't supposed to be able to read. Exactly. So it's just like trickling. But it's like, I'm pretty sure that this is the generation where we can break it loose. And it's like, okay, I don't know. We have so much at our hands to be able to dispose
But I feel like that what you just said ties into gentrification
absolutely.
in a big way, because gentrification is moving out an entire class of people, not just people, but an entire class of people. And in our case, as black women, that's 3 different classes. You feel what I'm saying? That's the working class, that's the low income, and then the poverty level. You get what I'm saying? And that's moving all of us, the ones who work hard, the ones who don't work. You know what I'm saying? It's pushing us all together and then forcing us all to go in different directions. Yeah. You know?
Absolutely. Now I have something that's off topic. I just think about the other day about taxes, right? Kind of, but not really. Yeah. So, okay, I work and I make money, whatever. And then I get a tax, and everybody does their federal income tax. I have one dependent at the year. I'm only getting, like, well, all the taxes they take out in the year, I'm only getting back like $3,000. Someone who don't work, but they work maybe one time, and they got all these they got one job, got one pay stub. Now they getting back $10,000 to $15,000 back. I'm like, and they took that much from me, but I'm getting back $3,000, and they took nothing from you, and you're getting back everything. And it's just like, damn, what is this government doing right now?
Well, that ties into what I said with gentrification in the first place. With old money coming in to move out new money in that sense. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
it's a setup.
Because we are, as millennials, we are the generation that are making way more than our parents
Absolutely.
did. You feel what I'm saying? We encounter so much more money than they did. But in that same breath, in New York, it's easier for them to inflate that money to a point where we cannot obtain, regardless, because it was set up for us to never obtain.
Yeah, and then they have set up welfare and all that stuff,
exactly.
so that we just keep on down, and so we don't want to work because they're giving us this little bit, and it's just like, oh, I'm gonna do it for free, and it's like, but we need to break out of that,
right?
And we need to just try and strive for our own, because now, it's not as obviously it's not as bad as it was during like slavery, but we are. Well, emancipation doesn't really mean free to slaves. It means that you're taking possession from the slave owners into the government. So we're possession of the government. But anyway,
they only freed the slaves. They didn't free us. They did not free us. They only wanted to
emancipate it.
Exactly, and that was only due to the fact that the South having free labor, and the North was losing so many different jobs. And then at the end of the day, the North didn't even really want them to be freed in the first place, because we were going to come and be more qualified for their jobs.
Absolutely.
And then you have to realize that's when all white people in New York became white, because before black people came to New York, Italians weren't white, Irish weren't white. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So these were all different things that were quilted into the American way, so that regardless to whatever, if as a black person in America, it was going to be hard for you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no matter what. But you just gotta keep on pushing, people. We can do it.
Trucking.
Unity is needed.
Absolutely. That's what it is with the unity, and especially with the gentrification in Brooklyn. I really love my Caribbean hood. I love the hood. I love,
man.
You know, it's
they
not
can't
that I
take
love,
these Caribbean spots away.
I love that everybody can be their own self within the culture, because we have, I know Queens is the most diverse borough. So like you go here, you have Chinese over here, you have Jewish over here, you have African, and it's no
Spanish,
problem
everything.
with, it's like not a problem to have everything separated, because you're familiar with one certain type of country. We all came here from different places, but as long as we're able to unify in one's presence and be respectful,
and respect each other,
exactly, then it shouldn't be a problem. But now they just want to move everybody out. There's no more,
everybody's on their own type, like every man for himself type shit.
Yeah,
you know, cause like that shit with that boy Junior kind of bothered me. Like noticing that he ran into that store, and I understand it from both point of views. You feel me? From the store owner having that type of situation happen, and him, you know, frantically, you know, just needing help and just being treated like that. Because, you know, there's be mad times, this is not the same, you know, level, but when you go and say you gotta go to the bathroom mad bad, and you just like running in random spots, like
and they don't let you.
Oh, they will violate and be like, you can't use the bathroom. A million times this happened, you know? And it's just like, you could take my money, and I respect it, you feel me? But if something was to happen to my people and they ran up in your establishment and they needed help and you wouldn't help them and they could die, I'm not fucking paying you. Fuck off my block, bro. Deadass. That's how I feel.
Yeah,
that's how I feel. Why are you in my hood, bro?
Shady,
that's how I feel. Why are you trying to take money from my people's out of their mouth, you know, and at the same time, my child could run up in your spot and need help, and you're gonna turn them away.
That's just like when we were in Brooklyn.
Like, for real, watching that shit hurt me. Like,
that's just like when we were in Brooklyn and our little cousin got hit over the head with a glass bottle.
Oh, yeah.
Now, imagine if that corner store hadn't let us go in there.
Right.
To protect
see, those Akis fuck with us, though.
Exactly.
It's different in certain areas.
It's a different
that's
culture.
What I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. In certain areas, because everybody's not like that, you know?
Exactly.
But certain Spanish spots will be, you know,
like
uppity.
that. Exactly.
Certain,
no, that's the truth. Muslims.
Some Asians definitely, they just, I'm sorry. I'm not even being racist.
You can't go in too many Asian spots without them having a bulletproof glass in front of you.
And it's
like, they don't even let you go in their store. They get everything for you at the window.
I have an understanding of both point of views. You get what I'm saying? Like, I understand why they would be defensive against people from these type of neighborhoods because of our experiences, because of perception. But at the same time, there's a lot of trauma we're dealing with within these neighborhoods. These are facts, and we understand ourselves. Yeah, you feel me? But they don't understand us, and this is where that disconnect comes in. You feel me? And that's why there's a problem. I don't have a problem per se, but I feel like in these neighborhoods, like if it was like back in the 60s, we had our little mom and pop shops, and you feel me, set up like they do in Brooklyn, like they do in Brooklyn right now. You feel me? Like we had that. and we had that unity within our neighborhoods.
Yeah.
Even with segregation going on, we still had each other, you know? And it's like now that we're so disconnected from each other. And it's just a whole hot ass mess out here in these streets.
That's why it's happening so quickly now.
But it's, with gentrification, this shit is gonna like really make it a little bit harder too. But at the same time, it should be making it easier. Like more people should be, their eyes should be open
more
to
aware
see of what's going on. You know,
it should bring awareness. Like once you see everybody in and out, and just like, dang, like what's happening.
But then again, to what extent? Because like personally, to know that New York is one of the second most expensive places to live in the world, to know that they're specifically targeting black areas and black neighborhoods. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To move out these, you know what I mean? It's just
them shelters is jam packed probably.
It makes it like boom. It makes, for me, I look at the long run. Like, what are they trying to do with New York? Are they trying to make New York like Dubai? You got what I'm saying? Like,
these are all neighborhoods.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like
everywhere. Yeah, money, everything is money. You see, and it's going to technology too. Like money is going into like it's about.
All right, but the thing about that, about pushing people out who are lower income, they're obviously like there are jobs that rich people will not do. Right. There's some jobs that they're gonna say I'm too good for that or whatever. So you're gonna need to call.
I got an answer for that too.
You're gonna need to
call. Go there in another
You're gonna need to call someone who else would do it. Someone who works with their hands is not gonna have no problem.
Oh, they'll
you know
have
what
a
I mean?
robot for that.
Exactly.
I don't want to even talk about robots.
they have cash. They have cashiers.
We're not gonna go into all of that right now.
I'm talking about like plumbing and
nigga, they'll have a robot.
I don't even listen. I don't
if they
even
can have a cashier,
no robot. Nah,
they can have robots do that.
They already have robots.
I know.
For that.
Yo, there's a robot model. She's pretty, yo. But there's a robot model. Like they don't need these.
First of all, I went to the sex store with Jen.
They don't need models anymore. They don't need models anymore. First of all, I feel so much shade right now.
They don't need models anymore. They don't need you.
They're gonna have a wax figure.
No, see, they have she models for Prada. They don't gotta pay her. That's the problem. I don't want to even get into that topic because I mean the job that I do right now is
that's when they start having mannequins walking down the runway, and that's when I'm really fucked.
Mannequins. Damn.
Yo. Sad thing, I can see this shit.
I don't like talking about it.
Silent. That's why I'm silent. I'm thinking about it. Like,
I can see all of this shit right now.
They're gonna sculpt it to exactly what they want. But the thing is that us building robots, the person building a robot, there's gonna be a robot to build the robot. So they're not gonna need us for nothing. So stop building them robots. Don't think about it.
First of all, no. You guys remember that movie where the nigga fell in love with the bitch on the phone and then she tried to kill him? Fuck robots, because they end up having real emotions.
Yeah.
What movie was that?
Yo, some crazy ass movie.
Don't listen.
There's a lot of.
If you're thinking about being that person to build a robot, don't do it. No, because it's gonna take away all jobs. There's gonna be no use for humans. You know what? Let me tell you. This is my theory.
That's exactly how all of our daddies our granddaddies ended up jobless. They took the
history repeats itself. So this has happened in the past, and it killed up the whole world, and now we're doing it again, and we're gonna do the same thing. Don't.
First of all, you see, my whole thing is wait a second. You see how like our grandpappies, you feel me, worked in factories, right? There were no factory jobs for our parents' generations. They are definitely bringing back factory jobs. In that sense. But not in the sense of like where we were the auto machines or putting things together. Like now we're just picking and packing and sorting. Like they have machines. But machines still need to be supervised.
So. Well, they're gonna build a supervisor.
Eventually.
Yo, I don't even want to think about that. That's a gentrification that I don't wanna get into.
We'll be good.
That's we'll like the ultimate gentrification.
I know we'll be straight. This shit is, but it's definitely going down. Okay, they got AI.
Well, just let me have my kids and let them live a little bit.
Don't kind of conversation.
Like, let me have my kids first. I want to have a baby. I want to get married.
You and your kids is gonna be like the Jetsons.
Listen,
bitch.
you will be able to do all of that.
Yeah, I gotta get into it. Just, everybody needs to get into their own craft, and then that craft is gonna
branch them out.
Exactly.
And that's what the new world is about. You know, like you being you.
Exactly.
And growing in you.
Yeah.
And instead of, being used.
Absolutely.
Your energy being used.
That's basically what the solution for gentrification would be. Just being yourself and like figuring out what your craft is. Figuring out what you love to do. If you love to sing, model.
Second, that's not the only answer.
No, I didn't say it was the only. I didn't say it was the only.
I don't think that's the answer for gentrification.
No.
I think that's the answer for life in general.
No,
it's being here and figuring out what you here for. Like what you needed to learn, what you gotta grow through, and all of that. Like figuring out why you go through certain situations and everything. Like that's what I feel like I'm here for. To have an understanding.
Yeah. Everybody needs to open up
bigger
their eyes.
understanding of this.
Their eyes.
Claim, but more with the open mind.
Just getting access your chakras. Like you need to
align.
Yes, you have to get your third eye.
Like a kitty.
The
wise kitty.
Like the kitty, like the titty, like the Nikki.
Exactly.
I was about to say titty where?
Right here.
Right there. Mad titties.
She got enough for both of us, so that's why I don't have to show any.
I hate them. I'm selling them actually. So if you would like to buy, the link is in the bio.
She's done.
Yo, it'll probably be a drag to buy them. Like,
I mean, I don't like.
Actually, I could use these.
Nah, I gotta shop them. I mean, listen, I want to put some of these in my. I mean, listen, do what you want to do with your body.
Do what you want to do.
If it makes you happy.
Whatever you want to do.
Nah, I'm gonna just work on.
I'm doing squats.
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna just work on. Nah, I'm just working on a regular way, and a little love making will probably clean that up too.
Yo, I don't even know what that energy burnout feel like anymore. So that's
I'm off my dry spell. But I told you.
That's what's up for you. That's what's up.
Love is good.
It is.
It is. When you get.
I'm gonna be this soon, guys. Oh wait.
Oh well.
Celebrate the bride.
Yeah.
Right.
She's
she's showing us
it
that there's
down.
hope.
Right.
There is hope.
Right.
Yeah.
They all you niggas.
There's somebody
that there
shit.
are some.
There are some shit niggas out there. You feel me?
Yo.
And she's proving that to us because.
Amazing.
Shout out to Babe.
Yeah.
Oh, if you guys wanted to know too what this.
Hey, yo, shot. Let
drinking.
me tell you something. If you're gonna keep staying tuned to this, and you should, Shanice's gonna be always eating, drinking something.
This is carrot.
And she's
orange.
I'm not skinny. I'm just
juice.
trying to get my way back because I used to be.
First of all,
She
fuck
was
you bitches
thick.
trying to say. Listen, I got abs.
I need my way back.
Yeah, I would say crunch it up. There you go.
I got a flex. There we go. There was all 6 of those
That
things.
look good. Carrot juice.
Oh,
I actually
you wanna
love
try
carrot.
it? No, it tastes like carrot. Like
Yo, what does that pomegranate
I got
iced tea
lipstick
taste
on it.
like?
It's alright.
Can I taste it?
Mmm.
Is there any more?
It's so refreshing.
Right. Yo, that shit give me mad energy. I just drink it and I'll be like.
Sorry guys, we're sidetracked. This is mad good.
See?
Trader Joe's is lit.
Pomegranate iced tea.
Alright, so I'm gonna just put the link in the bio.
Right,
I
because
don't
you
know if you
can't
guys
see
can
it.
see
'Cause
it.
of the light.
But basically it says organic carrot juice.
From Trader Joe's.
Good
Listen,
stuff.
Trader Joe's needs to sponsor us on this one.
They do.
Oh, there you go. So look at.
Good stuff.
But I mean, final thoughts on gentrification. I hate the whole idea of it. Some things that I really, really love about certain neighborhood are just changing, and then we're fitting into.
I wish they just had a solution for the people that they were moving out.
Yeah.
Because as a person that went through the experience of being moved out, because my mom was on a program, not to blame the government or anything, because I really don't give a fuck, right? But because it happened. But she was on the workforce program.
Yeah, I remember.
And and they just canceled the program out of nowhere. And so she was screwed. And then we had to leave, you know.
Right.
So it's like at the end of the day, these people that they're gonna be moving out of these neighborhoods
Give
and
them
stuff
options.
like that, they don't have many options. The lower class that don't have many options, that are just being, I don't want to say bombarded, because they, you know, they
but
know.
they are.
But
Yeah,
at
but
the
they are
same
being
time,
kicked
they
out.
are. Yeah, it's just like, it's not fair.
Right. I don't want to be in a cookie cutter. Like I don't want to. I don't want it. I don't want to be look in the same house as the next door neighbor. I like the different colored flags in the window and the different smells of food
the different
coming out.
brownstones.
There's Spanish, Italian, Indian. Like, I like that. It just shows our like. Why can't we just thrive in our own backyards? Like, why can't we have different culture in our own neighborhood? That shows how America should be. Not like showing how it was obtained by taking and constantly taking away from what is there. Like,
I gotta be the bearer of bad news for a second. America was built on so many different
lies.
They're
that's what I'm saying. It was built on them taking.
Shady.
I'm saying when the Indians, you know, I'm being.
It was taken. It wasn't. We weren't found.
But
we were
the America that we live
trade
in
before they came over here with their bullshit.
But we have to accept that the America that we live in is built off of so many non-truths.
Oh, it's built off of
and
bullshit.
so many, you know, insufficiencies and so many
bullshit.
Right. That
Scamming.
Exactly.
And killing and everything the hood is about. These niggas,
exactly.
The government is the hood, my nigga. There we go. Like that, they're just
they are better looking dealers. They
fucking better looking version
the
of this
biggest
shit.
Gang, yo, gang, government.
So
gang,
it's like,
gang.
That's like, so how can we really? But, you know?
No, but it really is. But I just don't want that to happen. Obviously, we don't want that negative to happen. We don't want that type of lifestyle to live in. I wanna go.
Yeah, we want kumbaya and shit,
but serious.
But unfortunately,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
It's never really.
All right, so Nikki, final thoughts.
Final thoughts? Listen. Invest in your friends and their businesses. Because if we invest in each other, that's the only way that we grow.
facts.
That's the real way to come against gentrification.
Preach.
Absolutely.
What about you?
I said my final thoughts.
Oh, well, my final thoughts are, I hope y'all are looking up that salted ice cream.
That carrot juice.
Go to Trader Joe's.
No, but
I'm
on
about
some
to
real,
open up my own
I
vegan
just
business.
Yeah, that too. I feel like everybody
to
should well, not everybody, but we as a people, we the people, and we as a people.
Mm-hmm.
I was looking racist. You just excluded all the white people.
I know. No, they with us. Come hither.
That's fine. You can watch, you guys.
Come hither.
You can watch.
No, not even come watch, nigga. Come hither, nigga.
Come join us.
You are with us. What do you mean, nigga? You
yeah.
with us. They don't give a fuck about you either. Okay.
Yeah,
Newsflash.
Right. If you don't make enough money, they don't care who you are.
Right. You going down.
Black, white, brown, purple.
Right.
Yeah.
We together.
Yellow,
Come hither.
orange.
Okay. As a people.
Right.
Like I was saying.
We the people.
We the citizens.
We need to invest more in
Each
our
other.
in each other and in the youth mainly.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like because
I love children.
watching this gentrification and seeing these kids have nowhere to go, they don't have no after school programs like that. That's free.
Oh my gosh,
they don't
not
have.
no more.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They don't have these art programs, stuff like that. That I grew up where we had more of a voice. We had
soccer,
all types of.
Baseball,
But not even that.
softball,
Those schools and churches would have
we had
more
this
stuff.
We had
for the
this
kids
African American
interact. We did a whole lot. Yeah,
where we learned
and
about
even
our
our
culture.
parents, they did a lot too. Like they had more. They had fucking shops where they could go play video games and shit like
they
that.
had shops. They had classes after school. You
Kids
could learn to cook.
Do not get to interact anymore because we have this bullshit, okay? And
which I don't mind right now
tablets.
because you're tuning in. I mean,
Right. But not to say anything
No,
because
just
I love
kidding.
my phone too, you know.
But we just need to know to
people
disconnect.
twist words nowadays and they don't understand. So
Yeah.
not to say anything because I love my technology, all right?
But we
I'm
just gotta
saying,
learn to
the
disconnect.
youth does need to learn how to disconnect and not even just disconnect, just learn how to live without it
Yeah.
in general.
I think-
because we lived without it.
Yeah.
You know, and them
growing
up,
to use thesaurus. We had to use the dictionary.
We had a whole collection. Encyclopedia.
That's the fact.
And all of that helps expand your mind.
Exactly.
This shit really doesn't. It really takes from your mind. And as a person from experience, because I went through a very depressing year this year, okay? And my ass was all up in this bullshit, and it didn't do shit but make me fucking...
More depressed.
Right.
Facts.
No, it does.
I'm out though. No, I'm out, baby, okay? Because I always lived a life of disconnecting, all right? I know how to disconnect from everything. Niggas, all types of shit. Jobs, I run, okay?
Check job, baby boy. Let me tell you.
Let me tell you, all right? I know how to disconnect.
How about that?
Like a motherfucker.
No problem.
Right.
Find my way back to center.
Unplugging.
Boop. Okay. All right.
Yo. No, but seriously, that'd be the best thing ever. Just learning to be able to disconnect. It's nothing wrong.
And come together.
Invest more and disconnect.
Yes.
From
investing more by disconnecting and coming together in real life and having actual conversations, you know, actual communication, you know, actually not on the telephone and not through fucking...
When the last time you went to your homegirl house and just popped up on her like, yo, what you doing?
Or played...
Instead of calling
when is the last time people played fucking board games together? Okay?
We don't know all the time. Me and my kids be playing. Yo. Me and the kids love it, but they some solo. I mean, but you know what? We still play the games, and we play these rapping card games where we just... It gives us chance to use vocabulary and
talking. You just played that Taboo and charades though.
Yo, Taboo is fun.
Taboo is fun as fuck.
Yeah.
No, Taboo is dangerous. I'm gonna be real.
So is Uno.
Yo, Uno.
So is...
son, niggas did me greasy.
Yo, Thanksgiving is coming up. Now I gotta go upstate and play spades. Oh my gosh.
You're not black if you don't know how to play spades. Let's argue.
Yo. That is like a commandment.
I hate playing spades. And Jasmine begins so dang serious.
Let's argue.
You can't be my partner next round.
At all.
Nigga said, let's argue.
Bitch, you said you had 3 books. You only made 2. Fuck.
I wasn't trying to go over. Dang.
Yo, dead serious comedy.
But anyway, awkward silence. But anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget again, like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell button. You know, stay tuned for the next episode. Also follow us on Instagram, Facebook, coming soon. You guys, thank you again. All right.
We are.